In the past, I think neon was a given, but with some of the iconic signs disappearing, people are going out of their way to not only retain the old signage, but to also create new signage that will then become and add to the New York landscape. My name is Jeff Friedman. I'm the owner of Let There Be Neon. We're a custom neon shop in Lower Manhattan. I started at Let There Be Neon in 1977. It was a new, expressive place that I could feel at home because I was going to school, I was studying art, I was studying English, but this was the real deal. There were people who were creating stuff. The craft of neon is a wonderful, expressive tool. Every piece is different, and every person who works on it adds a little difference to that piece. It's very personal. Rudy Stern, who founded the company, was absolutely a brilliant guy. But what Rudy was so horrible at was the commerce part of the business. Sales-wise, it was flat. And it was losing money because it wasn't planning properly. He owed suppliers tons of money. He owed employees money. It was a mess. You know, and believe me, during those lean years, there were thoughts in my head saying, how great would it be to just work in a corporate environment and not have to think about that stuff. And then 3 seconds later, it's like, there's no way. There's just no way. We started to correct the ship and started plugging some of the holes by planning better, by not doing jobs 2, 3, 4 times the same job, doing it once and doing it right. And we started to increase sales at the same time. It wasn't an overnight change. It was a really long, really steady process. A lot of mistakes were made, bringing in people that I thought were really strong at what they were doing, but it was smoke and mirrors. They weren't the right people. There were some large projects that were beyond us that we didn't do in the manner and the expertise that we're used to. It's just a curve. It's a learning curve. That's all it is. I realized that we had to broaden our scope a little bit. We'd be on a project and we were doing signs for them, window signs and interior signs. We started to ask the clients, well, who's doing your storefront sign? You know, your metal letters. And their reaction is always the same. Oh, you do that? I didn't know you did that. So our philosophy was, yes, we do that. Of course we do that. I mean, how else are you going to expand? One of the big decisions we made a couple of years ago was accepting credit cards. We didn't do that for a long period of time. And then all of a sudden, we accepted it and people couldn't give us the money quick enough. It was like amazing because it helped the cash flow. I think the most important thing is to put yourself in the customer's shoes. They're coming in, that piece is the most important piece of neon they're ever gonna have. It doesn't matter how much it costs. It is the most important piece. I strongly believe that why we're still here and why we're doing okay is because we know what our goal is. And it's not making neon, it's not making signs, it's not making custom lighting, it's making our customers happy. That's what we do.